Hello and welcome! This is Rainy, and today we are returning to the Lost Cities tribe and Aurum City, where we are preparing for an election. Currently, we have exactly 0 elected officials because White and Dog got released as our leaders. And it looks like we have some people from the White Quarry Compact visiting our main colony. It doesn't look like they're selling anything, so I'll kind of just ignore them. So yeah, we're preparing for an election. We are also kind of finishing up maybe some finishing touches on polishing our base. We just basically have the hallways, it looks like, and the storage room. We do need to work on probably the storage room a little bit, but for now, we'll just utilize our new animal area, our barn, I guess you could call it. We'll just put the beds here, and then we can get rid of all of this. And eventually we can fill up our rec room with all sorts of fun things for our people to do, like a billiards table and poker table and all of that stuff. For now, they have a nice game of I think Dog is, yeah, he's playing it. So what we could do, eventually we'll need to probably get some cotton. Oh no, we can make it out of leather. What's a really nice leather? Bear skin, pig skin. I mean, Thrumbo for ideally would be what we use, but I don't know. We don't have enough for a lizard skin chair. That does look really cool. Bird skin? Do we have enough for 2 bird skin chairs? That's the question. There's our bird skin. We have 116, so probably not quite enough for 2 there. Light leather, I guess? Do we even have light leather? Plain leather is the one we have the most of. I think we'll just use plain leather for now because we can. And we'll just put a chair on each side of this so that people can sit there and play their game of together. That will be nice for them. As I've kind of been contemplating the ancient danger here, we have no idea what's in there. It could be one person, it could be a bunch of mechanoids, it could be some insectoids, it could be just about anything. So what I wanted to do, initially my plan was just to line everybody up here, have somebody open it up, and then aim and fire on whatever comes out. But I really don't want to leave something that's potentially that dangerous to wander our base. That's really not a good idea. So I think what I want to do is dig in from the back, and that way we can kind of have a little bit more leeway. We can fall back to a couple different places if we need to in order to be safe. So I'm going to have somebody start working on that. I also want to work on some of this steel here because, you know, if we're going to gear up for war, so to speak, we should probably start making things like long swords and stuff. We're gonna suspend that for now. I don't want Marcus, who I think is on smithing, taking time away from whatever else he's doing to do that yet. We're gonna see who gets elected before we decide exactly what we're doing smithing-wise and everything. I mean, we'll probably end up still, regardless of who gets elected, making all of the weapons, just because it's a good idea, but we may not focus our resources on that just yet. You know, we could also upgrade the wooden hoopstone ring to something nicer. Like maybe a amber or jade. We could do marble. We just do a nice silver one. Or gold. Decisions. Let's do amber because, oh, we need 200 amber. Just kidding. We could make a crystal shard hoopstone ring. That's pretty awesome. I think we're going to do that. Maybe it will glow and give light to all of the area here. And it looks like, do we have enough Shards, we need 30, or sorry, we have 35, we only need 20, I think we'll be okay. That's good. Okay. Well, it looks like somebody started digging. Thank you, somebody. We're going to have you continue to dig. We have some pretty good miners. Maybe we'll have to have people here start mining out the areas, the plentiful areas we have for ores and stuff, because it's a little silly not to utilize the mountains we have around us, especially since the mining colony actually does not have much in the way of mountains to dig into. Like, a little bit, but not nearly as much as our friends in the main colony. Speaking of mining, it looks like we're pretty close to being done with our mining colony. We do have that kind of annoying glitch, the visual glitch, where it doesn't necessarily register. Oh, there we go. That we've uncovered. Oh no, it was up here. That we've uncovered this area. Not much we can do about that, so we'll just kind of let it be what it is. And it looks like the heat wave that was plaguing our mining colony is finally over. Also, I kind of want to work on a better storage solution and also cooling and heating and all of that fun stuff. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another storage area, probably exclusively for steel, so we can get this out of the way, and so Dubs has a place to live when she gets here. And then we can delete this area and have everything stored over here for the moment. Speaking of things that we have, I do want to switch all of our cooking to the stove because it's just usually better quality and also doesn't heat up the place. So we'll have to make 3 simple meals, I think, and then water. I'll have them boil 5 water at a time until they have 15. It's probably a good number. And then we can have them delete or deconstruct or whatever you want to call this campfire. And it looks like our potato, it took a beating in the heat wave, but it looks like our potato survived. I'm very proud of our little potato. Oh no! Who's this? Okay, I thought for a second one of our colonists had died, and I just hadn't noticed. I mean, granted, it's not good that Lance died, but I'm not exactly heartbroken. I did want him to leave. This isn't the way I wanted him to leave, but I did want him to kind of just wander off because he was getting a little obnoxious. That's fine. We'll make a grave for him in honor of his, 1 day of servitude in our colony. That's fine. Anyway. So, it looks like we have a couple people with nothing to do. Actually, several people with nothing to do. So I'm going to... Oh, and today is our election, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that notification. Let's have them keep mining, those that are miners, and the rest, maybe we'll have smooth the surfaces here, because that's like the one thing we have left to do, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We'll just have them smooth out all the surfaces. There we go. That ought to do it. Also, I guess we can cancel this and have them take the granite chunks elsewhere. So, what I kind of want to do here is, we'll probably make some steel traps here, and then like a corridor of doors so that we can have people, not walk over the traps to get out. We'll have them open up the wall here, and hopefully that will lead whatever is here. There's the election. All right, everybody, go vote. It is your civic duty. So, yeah, and then we'll kind of funnel them through the handful of traps that we have. We'll have people here waiting to shoot at them. We'll probably have somebody on the frag grenades that we have, chucking grenades at them, whatever it is. And then we'll have several different places to fall back to in case we have problems. And since we're talking about mining with the steel and everything here, I do kind of want to get this gold before I forget about it again. Looks like our water, we have this weird glitch that's going on, and it looks like they're just drawing water over and over and over again, despite the fact that we have water. I wonder if we never set up our steel well. Let's see if that will fix the problem. Oh yeah, there we go. It looks like we now officially have it registering that we have 158 water from... I just don't know why that particular spot would not register that we had all of this water, so they kept doing that stuff. So, yay! Okay, we have an election. I think this is screenshot worthy. If I do say so myself. Election day. Barton's not being, not participating. Oh, here we go! We have new leaders! Okay, so our first new leader is Dubs! No, Dubs! Dubs, you weren't supposed to be on the ballot. You're supposed to be in the other colony. Okay, well, I guess Dubs is staying here for however long that will take to... a year. They stay in office for a year. I wonder if we sent her to this colony if she would lose that status as leader. I feel like she wouldn't. Oh, man. Okay, well, Dubs and it looks like Marcus is our scientific leader. So Dubs is our warrior leader. Which means she's probably in charge of security, obviously, but also kind of more people-oriented things. Marcus is our science leader, so he is interested in research and science and kind of the more logistical side of things. Oh, Dubs, you done me dirty. Okay, so, well, first thing, if Dubs is gonna stay here, we should give her a proper bed. Because we can. I think we have a ton of plain leather, so we'll just use that, right? We have 777. Lucky number of plain leather. And while we're making beds, I also thought we could also upgrade our hospital bed. It seems a little silly to just have a spot on the floor when we can provide such nice things as an actual sleeping roll. Who'd have thunk? Okay, well, another thing I want to do, I'm kind of a fluster now, but another thing I wanted to do is make a marble door for our room here, just in case Vulture and Crosby decide to tie the knot today. We could also make some nice plain leather chairs. We don't have enough for plain leather chairs for all of it, though. We do a mix of light leather and plain leather. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. So I think we'll make a few plain leather chairs. Maybe we'll just do every other. I don't know. Do this and then light leather. Can be the stuff in the middle. That way that everybody has a seat. Well, not everybody, but, you know, a majority of the people should have a seat. Actually, no, if there's a wedding, I think we have enough seats for everybody. How many people do we have in this colony anymore? So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So we have one more person than we have chairs, but if somebody can stand, it's fine. Sorry. You're just gonna be the unlucky one. Now that we have all of our steel mined out, we can certainly put in some nice walls. I am going to put a wall here, but disallow it so that they can get the metal out before we completely close off the space. I'm going to do the same here, just in case somebody gets trapped on this side of the wall. I don't want them to be, like, completely filled in. Goodness, Dubs, you really threw me for a loop. I just did not even consider that. Also, I'm a little disappointed the crystal shard hoopstone ring does not glow. Or at least it does not appear to glow. What a shame. That's okay. How we doing over here? I did kind of want to, now that we have the complex furniture and all of that good stuff researched, I did kind of want to start working on our AC rooms, I guess they're called. So, let's, I think it's under temperature, let's put some vents in. We'll put one on each of these. I guess Dubs will have her own set of cooling units or something. I don't really know. We'll probably expand down, and instead of being completely under the mountain, we'll probably have, like, we'll build out into the open here eventually. If we get more people, I'm kind of hoping that we don't get too many more people, because we just do not need it. Also, Dubs, this is officially your room. Congratulations. Yeah. I guess we kind of need to worry about... Raiden's a decent, if I remember... Yeah, he's really passionate about shooting and melee, which is great. But he's only got a 4 in skill, which is not as great. So I guess he can be our security person for now. We really do need to send somebody down here that's good at cooking and or social, I think, in case we get somebody who's reasonably good at, whatchamacallit, mining. There we go. That's the word. And we need to recruit them. So we'll worry about that later, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know. Dubs, you completely threw off my plan. Also, we're having a party. Okay. Aspen is throwing a party inside this... where are you throwing the party? Just over here? Okay. For a second, I thought maybe they were doing it inside of this little tiny area, and I was going to laugh a little bit. Okay, who's on mining that really should not be on mining? Rowan, are you on mining? No. Why were you? Oh, you're on construction. That's why you were mining. Okay. Fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, the first thing we can do is I can start... Where's security? There we go. We can start putting out some steel spikes. And... Oh! What? Can you not do that anymore? Oh, that's such a shame. So you used to be able to stagger... So you pretty much never were able to place traps right next to each other, if I remember correctly. But you used to be able to stagger them so that there was one here, one here, one here. And then you could put in the empty spots some sandbags. So like one here, here, and here. And since the AI of the pawns and all of the other little things are geared to, or at least they're made so that they avoid sandbags, they would automatically walk over the traps. It was very nice, and I loved it. So I think that's what we'll do for now, is just line it up like that. We'll put a wall in here. And we are also going to make a corridor of, do we want to do marble or probably granite? We'll do a corridor of the granite doors. That way we can have somebody walk here and get up here and then unplug the marble wall and then get the heck out before, without having to walk all over the steel spike trap, which we don't want them to like lose a leg doing that. That would be not good. Why don't you come work on that one first, my darling? Nobody, okay. Yeah, nobody get dead on accident. That would be rather unfortunate. Please avoid the traps where at all possible, since I made it very, very reasonable for you to not do that. Or easy for you to not do that. Let's see. Dog, are you equipped with anything? Dog's not really all that great at any sort of combat role, if I remember correctly. Oh, why are you... We have starvation! Okay. Also, I do not remember putting great bow up. Why? Or plate armor. Oh, that was when I was testing things out. I remember now. Okay, well, we now have great bows unlocked, which honestly makes sense because if we have Dubs as our leader, she's very interested in war and weapons and stuff. I believe she has a kind personality, and so does no, not Dog. Marcus. They're both kind. Interesting. So we're not gonna do the bulk psych IT because I don't think anybody in charge is interested in that. So we're gonna have them do plate armor because that seems like something that Dubs would be interested in researching, and Marcus is just interested in research in general. We could start on gunsmithing. I don't know about that. I wonder what we need for a flak jacket and armor and that kind of a thing. We need to get machining first. We could also do gun turrets. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to work on plate armor for now. And everything else we'll worry about later. Marcus, what are you passionate? He's passionate about construction and intellect, animals, crafting, medical. He's also very passionate about shooting and melee. So frankly, I think they're both very interested in getting weaponry and turrets and things like that figured out. So we'll have them work on that in terms of research now. Alright, looks like Marcus is going to finish up the last few granite doors so that we can have them not step on the traps. And let's see, we were working on, I think, Dog. I'm going to have him equip these frag grenades. And I'm going to have him come over here to see what kind of range we have on these here grenades. Because I think I want somebody out here, like, chucking grenades at whatever comes out, if they're not taken down immediately by the traps. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Okay. Here, first of all, don't clean this area. That's ridiculous. Second of all, thanks, I guess. Alright. So, if we position him right here, I think that would be perfect. So I'm going to put some sandbags up here so that we remember this is where we put our friend Dog when the time comes. We will also probably put a few other sandbags up. That way, oops, not quite that far back. That way we can have people shooting at whatever's coming through immediately. In fact, why don't we have them, we can have several people shooting from several different angles. And that way it'll split the attention of whatever's in there up. Another thing we should probably work on is, let's make some longswords. Let's see, White, you're a melee person. We have Mad Boom Rats, which we have to contend with, of course. So we have White, Cat, Purple, sorry, not Purple, Aspen, Rowan, Dog's not going to be melee, Crosby, and that's it. I think 5 people? 5 people. So let's make 5 longswords not out of amber or bamboo or coal or hardwood. Yeah, ironwood if we have it, I guess. Plastill's fine, not redwood, not silver. Yes to steel and uranium. There we go. Let's take a look at this boom rat problem we have. All right, so that's just 1. I don't think we have more than 1. Dubs, I think we can have you attack that boom rat. You're a pretty good shot, right? Yeah, you have a shooting skill of 10. Okay, that's a really fast boom rat. Maybe we'll have you run inside. Uh-oh, okay. Problem. Marcus, come save our friend. Purple, we have all of our archers outside and none of our melee people. Which is okay because... No, Dubs, you let it in. Come on. Alright, well, why don't you take care of that rat? Oh, she's gonna get blown up as soon as it's... Ooh, okay, Dubs. Rowan, why don't you extinguish Dubs, who is now on fire? Please do not let our new leader... Oh dear, we have another one. Okay. Marcus, I hope you're faster than... okay, I hope you're faster than our... Oh no, there's another one! Okay, we have so many. I don't understand. Only one of them looked like they were coming. Okay, Marcus, just... Dubs... Go to bed. And by bed, I mean, like, a medical bed. Actually, come out here. Let's take care of this. Marcus is going to be quite injured if these explode on him, which is not good. You're not going to start attacking. Oh, Marcus! Marcus, my dude, I'm sorry. Okay. It looks like no permanent injuries, and that thing's freaking out. So I think what we're going to do is have Dubs rescue Marcus really quick, and we're going to have Vulture, hopefully, take care of our friend here. There we go. Life is good, and by life is good, I mean we're not completely dead. Purple, thanks for trying. Go to bed. Why don't you actually just prioritize taking that? In fact, Dubs, Vulture, rescue Marcus. Dubs can go... Oh no! Okay, this is problematic. The rain is causing puddles to form. So what I'm gonna do is have them roof this area, I think. That'll be a tomorrow problem. Too much has already happened today. Vulture, you're taking care of that. Rowan, why don't you get up and take care of Dubs, because she is our faithful leader. And, yeah. Oh, we have a wild woman. She's called Octopus. And we now have a monsoon. I am assuming in here, in this area. Okay, that's fine. Where is the wild woman? Is she on this map? Okay, Octopus, what's your bio? Ooh, she's really, really passionate about mining. And an undergrounder. She's slothful, which means she works slower, but honestly, this is fantastic. We're gonna capture Octopus, I think. But first we need somewhere to put her. That is the problem. I guess we could do the tried and true trick of, sticking her in this area. Let's make that for prisoners. Well, I kind of want you to go take care of Octopus. I think Dubs would be the first one to offer to do that as the leader. But she's injured, so we're not gonna let her do that. How are you looking? You're looking okay. Like, pretty beat up, but okay. And it looks like no permanent injuries. That's really all we can ask out of life. For the most part. Hopefully, she's not like really strong. No, she has a 4 in melee. And she did not put up a fight whatsoever. Alright. I'll take it. Well, on the plus side, now that Dubs is no longer going to the mining colony, it's probably a good thing that we're getting another person to send over there so they have a little extra help. Let's see. She is going to be pretty difficult to recruit, and she has a lot of resistance. It's not going to be a quick process. Thank you, Whale. I really appreciate that. Poor Marcus. Okay, well, that was quite eventful. I'm going to have them haul this steel slag chunk. And as soon as they're done with that, build another steel spike trap, hopefully with the advent of this roof, we will no longer have to worry about that happening again. Yeehaw. Alrighty, well, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up and end it on. We have struck compacted steel. Well, yeah, that's not really a surprise. I don't think so anyway. We knew it was there. Weird. This is... Okay. That was another visual glitch. Fun. Okay, so we have some compacted steel there. It looks like they're doing a pretty good job at mining this out. I think maybe between episodes I'll line up some more areas for them to mine up. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up on. I'm excited to see, despite the complete curveball of not realizing that Dubs was a valid candidate and having her decide that she was going to, or rather the colony decide that she was going to stick around and protect the people here. I'm excited to see what happens to the colony now that we have two war-focused people. I think we'll definitely be researching more towards turrets and things of that nature, and we will definitely, in the near future, be taking on the Ancient Danger. Finally, I know I've been threatening that for a while, but for reals, we're gonna get around to it. Yeah, I hope that you join us for that. I hope you have a good week, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!